Imagine a plate that holds a story. This is the story of chole bhature. It is one of India's most loved meals. It is not just food, it is a feeling of happiness and celebration. When you see a plate of chole bhature, you see a golden, fluffy bread next to a dark, rich curry. This dish is a perfect mix of simple things made special. People in India eat it for breakfast, for lunch, and sometimes even for dinner. It is a meal that fills your stomach and also your heart. It reminds people of home, of festivals, and of happy Sunday mornings spent with family. So, what exactly is this famous dish? Let's break it down. The chole part is a delicious curry. It is made from chickpeas, which are also known as chana. These chickpeas are cooked slowly in a thick gravy full of spices. The gravy is dark and has a deep, complex flavor that comes from a special blend of masalas. The bhatur is the bread. It is not just any bread. It is a soft, leavened bread that is deep fried until it puffs up like a big, beautiful balloon. It is slightly chewy and has a wonderful texture that is perfect for scooping up the chole curry. The magic of chole bhature lies in how these two parts come together. The soft, slightly tangy bhatura is the perfect partner for the spicy, flavorful chole. When you tear a piece of the hot bhatura and dip it into the curry, something wonderful happens. The bread soaks up all the amazing flavors of the gravy. Each bite is a mix of textures and tastes. You get the softness of the bread and the heartiness of the chickpeas. It is a complete meal that is satisfying in every single way. It's a dish that truly represents the soul of Indian comfort food. This dish is more than just a meal. It is an experience that brings people together. In many Indian homes, making chole bhature is a special event. Families gather in the kitchen, each person helping with a small part of the process. The smell of the spices fills the entire house, creating a feeling of warmth and anticipation. It is the kind of food that is shared with laughter and love. Eating chole bhature is about enjoying the moment, celebrating togetherness, and creating beautiful memories. It is a plate full of joy, served with a side of love and tradition. Every great dish has a home, a place where its story began. For chole bhature, that home is the vibrant land of Punjab in northern India. This region is famous for its rich soil and its love for hearty, flavorful food. The people of Punjab are known for their big hearts and their big appetites. Chole bhature was born from this culture of abundance and generosity. It started as a simple, wholesome meal that could feed hard-working farmers and families. Over time, it grew from a humble local dish into a celebrated culinary icon loved all over the country. The journey of chole bhature from Punjab to the rest of India is a fascinating tale. As people from Punjab moved to other cities, like Delhi, they brought their precious recipes with them. They opened small shops and street stalls, sharing the authentic taste of their homeland. People in cities like Delhi fell in love with this incredible dish. They loved the combination of the spicy chole and the fluffy bhature. Soon, chole bhature became the king of street food in Delhi. It became the go-to breakfast for millions, a perfect way to start the day with energy and flavor. What makes Punjabi food so special is the honest, bold use of spices and fresh ingredients. The chole curry is a perfect example of this. The recipe uses a unique mix of spices like cumin, coriander, turmeric, and a special khana masala powder. Some recipes even use dried gooseberries or amla to give the chole its signature dark color and a slight tangy taste. This careful balance of spices is what makes the dish so addictive. It is a taste that is bold and rustic, yet comforting and familiar. It is the true taste of Punjab on a plate. Today, chole bhature is a symbol of North Indian cuisine. While it is most famous in Punjab and Delhi, you can find it in almost every corner of India. From fancy restaurants in Mumbai to small cafes in Bengaluru, everyone has their own version of this classic dish. But its heart will always belong to Punjab. It represents the spirit of the land, generous, full of life, and unapologetically delicious. It is a culinary gift from Punjab to the rest of the world, a dish that tells a story of tradition, migration, and the universal love for good food. Making chole bhature is like conducting a beautiful symphony in the kitchen. It is a process that takes time and love, but the result is pure magic. Let's start with the star of the show, the chole. The journey begins the night before. White chickpeas are soaked in water overnight. This makes them soft and ready to cook. The next morning, these chickpeas are boiled until they are tender. While they are boiling, the magic of the masala begins. A mix of onions, ginger, garlic, and tomatoes is cooked in oil until it becomes a rich, fragrant paste. This paste is the foundation of the curry's flavor. Now comes the part where the real flavor is built. A special blend of ground spices, known as chana masala, is added to the onion-tomato paste. This blend often includes spices like cumin, coriander, red chili powder, and a pinch of garam masala. The spices are roasted gently to release their beautiful aromas. Then, the boiled chickpeas are added to this spicy mixture. Everything is cooked together slowly, allowing the chickpeas to absorb all the wonderful flavors of the masala. A little bit of the water the chickpeas were boiled in is added to create a thick, luscious gravy. While the chole is simmering and getting delicious, it is time to prepare the patur. The dough for patur is made from all-purpose flour, or maida. A little bit of yeast or baking soda is added to help the bread become light and airy. Some people also add a spoonful of yogurt or suji, which is semolina, to make the patur soft on the inside and slightly crispy on the outside. The dough is kneaded gently until it is smooth and elastic. It is then left to rest for a couple of hours. This resting time is very important as it allows the dough to rise and develop its unique texture. Finally, it is time to bring everything together. Small balls are made from the rested dough. Each ball is rolled out into a flat oval shape. Then comes the most exciting part. The rolled out dough is carefully slipped into very hot oil. Instantly it starts to puff up, transforming into a golden balloon-like bread. It is fried for just a minute on each side until it is perfectly cooked. The hot, fluffy bhatura is taken out of the oil and served immediately with the steaming hot chole curry. It is a process filled with care, and every step adds to the final unforgettable taste. To describe the taste of chole bhature is to describe pure happiness. The first bite is an explosion of flavors. The bhatura is warm, soft, and slightly chewy, with a very gentle tang. It is the perfect canvas for the main artwork, which is the chole. The curry is rich, spicy, and deeply savory. You can taste the earthiness of the chickpeas, the sweetness of the onions and tomatoes, and the complex warmth of all the different spices. It is spicy, but not so spicy that it burns. It is a pleasant heat that makes you want to take another bite, and then another. What people love most about chole bhature is its power to comfort. It is a heavy, satisfying meal that feels like a warm hug from the inside. It is the perfect food for a lazy weekend morning when you have time to relax and enjoy a big breakfast. It is also a celebratory food, often made during festivals and special occasions. The dish is usually served with a side of tangy pickles and freshly sliced raw onions. The crunchiness of the onions and the sourness of the pickle cut through the richness of the curry, creating a perfect balance of tastes and textures. You can find chole bhature almost everywhere in India. For the most authentic experience, you should try it from a street-side stall in Old Delhi. These vendors have been making it for generations, and they have perfected the recipe. You can also find amazing chole bhature in restaurants that specialize in North Indian cuisine. Of course, the best version is often the one made at home, with a family's secret recipe passed down through the years. No matter where you eat it, the experience is always memorable. It's a dish that connects you to the heart of Indian street food culture. So why should everyone try chole bhature at least once in their life? Because it is more than just food. It is a taste of Indian culture, tradition, and hospitality. It tells a story of a region and its people. Eating this dish is an adventure for your taste buds. It is a journey into a world of bold spices and comforting flavors. It is a simple dish made from humble ingredients, but it delivers an experience that is rich and unforgettable. If you truly want to understand India's love for food, a plate of hot, delicious chole bhature is the perfect place to start.